Hiya, Cosmic Cat here. Time to read our daily affirmations for the inner child. For those new to the channel, I will read the day, what the meaning is, what the topic is, and then we'll pull some cards just to figure out the energy. But make sure that you do tap into your inner child today. Put your hand on your belly, upper abdomen, and say, hey, good morning, inner child. I'm here. I support you. You're safe. I'm protecting you. How are you? What can I do for you? Start to build a relationship and form a way of communication, connecting with your body on a deeper level. Ooh, today is all about boundaries. Today I will set safe, reasonable boundaries for myself. Man, that is a big one. Boundaries. It's one of the biggest challenges that the majority of the world face, especially the ones that are empaths or people pleasers or don't want to hurt others or don't want to disappoint others or don't want to let others down. Simply, we take the weight on that is not ours, that's unnecessary, instead of communicating, having those tough conversations. So boundaries are not limitations. They map out my comfort zone from which I can soar in the freedom of who I am. Because I care about me and want the best for this person who is valuable, I will create my own boundaries. Carefully constructed, they will reflect where I am in my own emotional growth. Sometimes others may not like the boundaries I set. I will maintain the boundaries in spite of their wishes and desires. I must feel safe to grow fully. This is imperative. This part here of honoring your boundaries, staying true to your beliefs, not selling out to anyone just because they're uncomfortable or they disagree. This is very important for you to do. Boundaries are not cement barriers. They can be moved to accommodate new growth. I choose to give myself a safe place to grow by setting boundaries so others cannot intrude. It is a loving thing to do to set my limits. It is very loving. It's not only self-love that you're giving yourself by setting boundaries, it's also unconditional love to others, which is very much masked and mistaken in this world oftentimes regarding boundaries. It's typically as if it's one of those things that it's negative, but it is not. It's very much positive. When you love yourself, you know how to set boundaries. So remember this, okay? Remember that. We are using the angel influence of the angels tarot deck today. We're going to pull some cards on boundaries. I would encourage you to check out Christina Lopes. She is a spiritual coach, has a channel here on YouTube. And she also has a video about boundaries. And I like how she describes her definition of boundaries is rules of engagement, that they're rules of engagement, which is a very nice way to say it. It's letting someone know what you will allow and what you will not allow in your space. That's good. That's healthy. That's having open, healthy communication. Communication goes right up there with this boundaries. You know, oh, look at that. 6 of Swords. You're going to make it to safety. Yeah, it may be rocky at first, making this transition in your life, but it's going to really benefit you wholeheartedly. 3 of Swords, yeah, you might have there could be some heart aches, heartbreaks with this. You don't have to expect it, but know that it's very much possible that through this process of you setting healthy boundaries, you will lose others, especially as was stated here. I will maintain my boundaries in spite of others who do not like them. So this is key. There's not a point in setting a boundary if you won't stand by your boundary. It's just as if you're on the phone with someone and they yell at you and you explain to them, okay, I am not going to stay on the phone. I do not deserve to be yelled at. If I am yelled at again, I will hang up the phone. So standing by that, they yell at you again, you hang up the phone. There is no, I'm going to hang out. Okay, you have to make sure that you're not being sucked into manipulation, that you aren't taking on more than what is required of you to take on. And also, you must allow not just your ego mind to have light shine on it, and to calm down your ego sense of self, but you also must be able and be willing to let go of your own self-destructive patterns in your mind that block you from receiving that unconditional love that you've always sought and looked for. Oh, I look at this and you have the Ten of Pentacles. By doing this, your life is going to completely change. So the Three of Swords is definitely suggesting that there is going to be a heartbreak. And maybe for you, it's something that's been on your mind. For someone here, it's been something that you've been wanting to do, is set some healthy boundaries. You've read some books, you've learned some knowledge. Maybe you're even coaching yourself in the mirror. If you're not doing that, it may help you to do so. But you still know that regardless of how gentle you are of the approach, that you are going to lose some friends or some family. And that's okay. Grief is natural. It's ever present. Grief is ever present. Fear is ever present. Joy is ever present. Happiness is ever present. All of these are always here, and they're all energy. So you do have a lot going on with your mind, and you're going to get some help for safety. You're going to need some safety and support. So trust, allow yourself to trust. It may be a stranger that helps you out of a situation, but you must be able to trust this process, especially if you are in tune with yourself, with the universe, the creator, and know that by doing so, what you're going to gain is this tremendous amount of bravery, empowerment that comes within you. It comes literally inside your body. It comes to remain there for you. Yeah, empowerment. This is going to actually break you free from a lot of ties and cords. However, there may still be some cord cutting ceremonies that you may need to do in order to speak up, cut some boundaries first. This is why Spirit told me I forgot to. I'm glad I remembered. Spirit asked me to bring this sodalite down. Grab yourself a blue crystal and place it on your throat when you lay down, and do a throat chakra meditation to help encourage your speech, to help encourage your communication, to help it to be healthy, wise, and sound. Also, to use the swords here to cut any ties, any toxicity around you. And this can be toxicity within your own mind too. You're doing this in a very compassionate way. Look the cord cutting ceremonies up if you don't have knowledge of them. But wow, this part of this too with your boundaries is gaining trust with spirit. Part of you setting boundaries is the collaboration of bringing spirit more into your life. And the more that you call spirit into your life, the more help you receive and the better that you are going to feel. Just by doing this, I'm getting angel bumps all over my heart, where it's kind of where I'm kind of flowing my hands, and on my upper thighs. So I mean, it's very much real. It does take a collaboration. You do have to believe and feel this, which you do. You're here. You're putting the time and the effort in. You want to know how you can have some healthy boundaries in relationships and how to set them. And this is it. And it's not about controlling someone. It's literally about you being respectful of yourself and honoring yourself and not allowing anyone to cross that line. Because some people do not care about boundaries. And that's okay. Setting boundaries and also cutting some cords that are toxic is a sure way to find out who can be with you, who will be there to support you and take you to safety over troubled waters. Move toward calm waters. Who will be there? Who will be there sitting with you with your box of jewels and your success and all your finances in order? Who will be there celebrating with you? Well, by setting some healthy boundaries, by cutting some toxic cords, you know that who will be sitting with you is a circle of people that you can trust. And what more could you ask for? That's the message I have for you today. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.